Hello world and body space members and friends and family. My name is Tracy, and you know me as Mrs. TEZ on Body Space, and I'm participating in this year's 200,000 Transformation Challenge put on by Bodybuilding.com and Dimetize. And we were asked this week to share with you who our inspiration is. And the second I saw that question, I knew instantly who my inspiration is, and I wanted to share that with you today. I've been so nervous to record this video because I know I'm going to get emotional, and that's a side that I don't normally, I don't share with, not even with my husband. I try to be as strong as possible through everything, but my husband is way stronger than I am, than I ever will be, and he inspires me to be more and to push past my limits just like he does. And he inspires me to be better mentally and spiritually, and to be a better wife and a better mother to our children, to be a better citizen, to be kind to others, to be grateful for my blessings, that I'm still alive today. He inspires me to be more confident in my skin, no matter what size I am. He inspires me to express that love to others, and through my words and my actions, and just to be a better person all around. And he inspires me to do more, to believe in myself, to have courage, to want more, to be myself and not pretend to be someone that I'm not, and to not hide behind my fears. Too many times I've given up on things because fear got in the way, and he inspires me to not let the fears take control of my life, and to never ever be satisfied, to always want to be better. And I wanted to share with you a story so that you can understand why he inspires me so much. We've been together for half of our lives, and he's taught me so many things in the past 18 years that we've been together. And we've been faced with such enormous trials, and he's always been there for me. In May 2005, our family, my husband, myself, and our 4 children, who were under, all 4 of them were under the age of 5 at the time. We were traveling up a highway here in California, and we were T-boned by another car driving towards the highway, and they hit us on the driver's side and then spun off onto the other side of the highway, and we ended up on the other side of the highway. And at the time we thought we were lucky because we had walked away with just scratches and bruises, and my neck was a little bit sore because I saw it coming, and I had to brace myself, but other than that, didn't have any injuries. And when we went back the next day to see exactly what had happened and where both cars had ended up, because it was so dark at night. It was probably about 10:30 at night when this happened, and there was no lights on the highway except for the lights from the vehicles. And we went back, and we had discovered that our van had gone off the highway, and where it ended up, we were just inches away from going over a 50-foot embankment. And we also, because we were there, we stopped the other vehicle from going off that embankment as well. And no, the driver wasn't drunk. He just fell asleep at the wheel, and he was driving with his grandfather, and because we were there, all of us were able just to walk away, and with, you know, totaled vehicles, obviously, but you know, we realized that it was a blessing in disguise, because of the whiplash. My doctor had ordered an MRI to make sure that my neck was okay. And once she received the MRI back, she gives me a call and she says, "Tracy, I need to see you. Some nodules in your thyroid, and I need to see you as soon as possible." And so I go in to see her, and she says, "I want to make sure that it's not cancer, and I need you to go in for a biopsy." And so I go in for the biopsy, and because we're dealing with my thyroid, I'm now seeing an endocrinologist, and he says once he receives the results back from the biopsy, he'll give me a call, or hopefully it comes back negative and he won't have to call me. So this is August 2005, and I go in and I get the biopsy done, and a couple days later, my doctor said that he wouldn't have the results for a week or two, and a couple days later he gives me a call and he says, "Don't want to do this, but I don't want to keep this from you either, and I just want you to know that your test came back positive for stage 1 thyroid cancer, and it's very aggressive, and we need to get you in to see the surgeon and have it removed as soon as possible." And I freaked, and I honestly, like I said, my husband inspires me so much. I don't know how he kept it together, but at this time, he's 27, I'm 26, and all 4 of our kids are under the age of 5, sorry. And we had no idea what the Lord had in mind for our family at this time, and He really held us together through this rough time. And come October, I had my thyroid and the lymph nodes on the right side of my neck removed. There's a small little dip in the muscle right here from the doctor cutting it, but luckily they were able to remove all of it and nothing had spread. But because they had to go in and take out the lymph nodes, the doctor had warned me that I wouldn't be able to lift my right arm again. And yes, I could go through some physical therapy, but he was afraid that there was going to be so much nerve damage that I wouldn't be able to raise my arm above my shoulder. But look, I have full movement in my right arm, and that's because my husband inspired me to get better, and I wanted to be better, and I wanted to be healthy for him and for our children. And come November, I had a radiation treatment, and I had to be actually isolated away from my children for a couple of weeks. And my husband kept it together, held our family together at that time as well, and made sure that the kids were okay, and that I was okay and I was taken care of, and working full time also, and it was really hard on me because I don't like to be away from my children or my husband like that. My doctor had sent me to physical therapy, and I did that for 6 months and was able to rebuild the strength in my right shoulder and arm and have full movement. And although I had clearance from my doctor and my physical therapist to start exercising once I had completed my physical therapy, I was afraid that to injure myself. And there again, my husband inspires me to look past my fears and not let that hold me back. And so I worked out at home, and I did the P90X and P90X2 exercise videos, and eventually I got bored, and so my husband said, why don't you go back to the gym? And he says, you know, you should probably start lifting weights. I hesitated at first, and I was afraid I was going to hurt myself even more, and I didn't want to do any more damage to my neck because it holds my head up. And I kind of like my head. Again, he assured me that lifting weights, that I could lift weights, because he's had back surgery and he lifts heavier weight than I can. But anyways, he's the reason why I joined Body Space. And he comes home one day from work, and this is probably about mid-2013, and he shows me the bodybuilding.com website, and he says, honey, we need to create an account on this website and use this to track our fitness goals. I'm all for it. And right around Christmas of that same year, he tells me that he wants me to go back to the gym and start lifting weights and to download this app called Body Space. And so downloaded the app and never lifted weights in my entire life. I'm a swimmer, I'm a dancer, I've lifted 5-10 pounds here at home, but really nothing more than that. And so I have no idea what I'm doing, and he tells me, let's look for a program. And so I hadn't been to the gym in 8.5 years at this by December of 2013, and I had no idea what the heck I was going to do, because when I went before, I'd do step class or I'd go swimming, but I never lifted weights. And so I was used to that. So he showed me how to add a workout, and the first program that I chose was Jamie Eason's Live Fit. I loved it so much that I did it twice in a row, and I'm not doing it right now, but I plan to do it again in the future. And we both have come a long way in our fitness journey and goals, but because he is always inspiring me to do more, I know I can do anything that I put my mind to. And everything happens for a reason. You never know what's going to happen in your life. I hope I can be an inspiration for all of you. And go get them gains. Live your dream. Thank you.